Hello everybody, this is Monomoto here once again with more vanilla Minecraft, and I'm thinking of taking a break from all of the speedy, rapid succession that I've been going on lately, which basically I mean getting diamonds in the second episode and thinking about going to the nether in the same one, because that is not gonna happen. Because this is what happens when you go through a world too fast. This is what happened with my other Let's Play, and that's the reason why I stopped it early, because I find that when I do things too fast in a world, I kind of get not as attached to it as I should. And then I end up stopping early because of the fact that I don't get very attached to it. So this episode I'm just going to be doing farming because, yeah, and maybe a little bit more mining, but I'm not going to be going to the nether just yet. So I'm going to need to make an iron bucket. I made full iron armor. I have 24 left over. I am really thinking about using these, but I just like to address the reason why I'm using the 29A snapshot is because there's a really super annoying bug in 29B that for some reason, whenever you break a block, it kind of doesn't really make it work correctly. Whenever you break a block, it sort of kind of halts for a second and holds the block there for a couple seconds, and then it doesn't really break it when it should, and then after a while it does disappear, but it's really super annoying, so I'm not gonna actually have it there. I need dirt. Do I have dirt? Yes, I do have dirt. I realize that this isn't exactly going to be the most efficient farm ever, but it's good for a start. Yes, as long as... I'm actually just going to make it like this. This would probably be a lot easier. There's a giant misconception that the closer that you put the water to something, the less... Or the closer that you put the water to the soil, the faster it grows, and that is not true in any way, shape, or form. I don't know when that started. I don't know why I put wooden planks right there, because I don't want them there. I need to make a hoe. I don't really know why I would make an iron one, but I suppose I'll just do it anyway, because why not? Oh yeah, because iron hoes suck. I don't understand why... What I really wish they would add into this game... Actually, hang on a second. I'm going to do something just a little bit fancy here. Why do I have 21 stairs? I do not remember making all of those. I'm just something a little bit fancy. And just so that this doesn't look like crap, I'm going to actually do this. There. That doesn't look too bad, does it? No, it doesn't. I don't want this to be grass. I don't know why you just think I want it to be grass, because I don't. So this isn't going to be a very progressive episode, because I need to slow down a little bit, as I've said. As I have said a lot. So there's the dirt. I realize this is probably the most riveting thing you've ever watched on the internet. I mean, some random guy making a farm. Man. What else would you be doing with your life? I know that water reaches up to 5 blocks away, but I am not sure if this is going to work. I'm also not sure if they've changed that, because they could have, and I could just be not aware. So there's that. Okay, I think this should be enough to at least finish this. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I get to do this part. What? I thought it... Maybe they changed that. I thought it reached 5 blocks away. Okay, that's different. I didn't know that. That's very different. I do not like that. I thought it was 5 blocks away. I could have sworn the last time I looked on the wiki it was like, oh, up to 5 blocks away. This farm is also going to be very temporary. Everything here is very temporary. But my new plan for my new house is it's going to be kind of like a cave. Okay, it's going to create the illusion that you're walking in a cave. But, however, instead of just being some generic cave, it's going to eventually morph itself into a much bigger, more awesome structure. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm thinking along the lines of it's going to kind of disintegrate. That was the weirdest way I could have possibly said disintegrate. disintegrate, not disintegrate. It's going to disintegrate into a new cave. It's going to disintegrate into kind of a better house. Because I want to create the illusion that it's going to be a really crap house, and then I'm going to make it really awesome. Because it will just... The less awesome you think something's going to be, the more awesome it is when you actually discover it's awesome. So that's sort of my plan. What is that? I just have... Ooh, I don't even know what that is. I think that's orange pulp, but I just pulled something out of my mouth that I do not quite like. And I also need to turn my volume down so I can hear myself talking. Because it's pretty high up right now. So I believe this should be good enough. I don't know what's up with that not reaching 5 blocks, but whatever. Whoa. I also need to make a lot of farms. I'm actually really sad. But I realize it's kind of late to be sad about this, considering this hasn't worked for over 10 versions now. But I'm sad about passive mob farms not working anymore. I mean, I know you can breed them and stuff, but I've looked at some old videos, and I've noticed that, yes, you can actually, just like you can do hostile mob farms now, you could do passive mob farms with, like, pigs and stuff, with spawning pads, with grass, and that was awesome, but no, they had to take that out. It was so good. I loved it. I know it wasn't exactly, you know, that you can't really build one of those in real life. You can't build a hostile mob... Whoa! I don't know why that keeps happening. You can't build a hostile mob farm in real life either, though, so... There's that. I don't really know why they would take out the passive one, but not take out the hostile one. It would be terrible if they took out hostile mob farming. Just saying. That is, like, the staple of this game. I know that some of the developers themselves, I think it was Dinnerbone, actually. He's probably the one that I would expect the least to say anything about this, but I think that he said... that he did not exactly like mob farms in the game, and I'm surprised about that, considering that, you know, Dinnerbone seems like the kind of guy that would want something in the game like that, just because, you know? He just does, and he's like, oh, I wish they weren't in the game, I'm gonna take them out, or something like that, and I really hope he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he knows at this point that he can't, or else the whole entire community would definitely have something to say about that. Wow, this is taking a longer time than I thought it was to get grass. You know what I really wish? If you used a hoe on grass, it would make you get seeds faster, because that just makes a lot more sense than punching grass to get seeds. I don't exactly go out and decide to punch grass and the seeds just come out of it, especially wheat seeds. I don't know why wheat seeds would come out of just regular grass, but hey, whatever. It works, I suppose. How did I use up 19 seeds on a 20 plot? I don't have any idea. So I'm just going to finish this farm, and then I'm going to go mining, and once I get more diamonds, enough for an enchantment table, I am going to make one, but first of all, actually, I need to, this is going to be like a farming episode. It's not going to be the most riveting thing ever, as I've said, but I need to get sugarcane so that my enchantment table can actually be useful. I also need to get cows somewhere. I don't know where cows would be at, but hey, I need to find them. Or rabbits. I keep forgetting that rabbits can actually drop leather. I know that rabbits are near the spawn, which is somewhere over there. I probably should have killed them when I had the chance and left 2 so that I could breed them. But since they can actually give you leather, that could be pretty useful. Is this a desert? What is this? If this is a desert, then I could really, really, really benefit off the sugarcane. No, this is not a desert. There's one cactus. I think this should be, yeah, no, this is a beach. Could have sworn this was a desert. There's one cactus over there. Oh, well, that's not cactus. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I could have sworn that was cactus. The netting is getting my head all messed up, you know? If this is the only sugarcane that's around here, I am definitely going to be in trouble, because I don't exactly want to have to build a whole entire 2 stacks and 7 sugarcane off of 3. I don't think that's going to happen very fast. Of course, in my Blood and Bones world, which I really don't care about anymore, I was able to find over 2 stacks of sugarcane, which would have sufficed for an enchantment table, which for some reason I never made. I have no idea why. I suppose because enchanting doesn't really go well with Tinker's Construct. I think that enchanting was actually disabled in Blood and Bones, but I don't exactly remember for sure. It seems like most of the times that I actually am able to make an enchantment table, it doesn't exactly... Okay, most of the times that I'm actually able to make an enchantment table, it seems like the mods don't allow it for some reason, and most of the times I actually need an enchantment table, it seems like I'm in vanilla, and I don't exactly have enough leather for it. But one of the things that I'm really sad about is, as I said before, I joined in 1.8, and that is one of the very last versions I consider to be just survival. I think that Minecraft kind of lost its path after that, because, I mean, come on, like, 1.0 introduced, like, potions and enchanting and levels. It's like, this is a sandbox game. Why would a sandbox game have levels in it? That is something I have never heard of before, and something I do not ever want to hear of. And levels kind of didn't exactly make the game any better, I don't think. I mean, they didn't make it much worse, but I think that they kind of forgot why they made this game, and they made this game as a sandbox game in which you could do whatever you wanted to, explore the world as much as you prepared for, and then they kind of sort of just introduced the levels, and it was like, okay, let me just go mob farm for levels and not actually for the drops. And that wasn't exactly what I would think that someone would want to get off of it. But hey, it's what it turned out to be, and I guess I can't change it now unless I made a mod. See, that's the thing, though. If Jeb eventually screws up this game, which I'm assuming he probably will considering his current path of renovation as to what this game is willing to offer, he's been kind of dropping the ball lately, and I'm willing to bet that eventually they're going to implement some ridiculous feature that no one will want, and they won't remove it. And then there will be some universal mod that kinda replaces everything in the game. I mean, I'm getting kinda off on this, I know. I'm going off on a tangent while I'm just creating more seeds off of this grass. I'm also getting a little bit lightheaded because I've been talking for so long, but ooh, I kind of want this coal. I don't know why, I just want it. Don't question me. But I know I'm kind of getting off of a tangent here, but that's because I really, 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 really don't ever want that to happen, and I know it's eventually going to happen. Ooh, cave. I should explore that. I should definitely explore this. Because I want more iron, but not before I get diamonds, though. I want enchantments, and then I want diamonds, and specifically in that order. I need to find enchantments and then find diamonds, because I'll totally be able to make an enchantment table without any more diamonds, you know? I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's only 12 o'clock. I woke up like 2 hours ago. Yeah, I woke up at 10 o'clock. Normally that's not something that I do, but hey, it happened, so there's that. I've been saying there's that a lot, just because I don't know how else to end off a little speech pattern. So this can hold 80 wheat. It's a little bit more than I need, but it's not, you know, you never have enough wheat, unless, of course, you have 2 double chests filled with it, in which case you don't know what to do with it, and then you pretty much probably do have too much wheat, but until it gets to that point, you can never have too much wheat. I don't know what to do with those, so I'm just going to throw them away. So for now, I need to replace this so this doesn't look like crap, as I've said before. I think at this point, I'm just going to plant this sugarcane, go mining, come back up when I get something. I don't know what I found so funny there, but that wasn't actually a fake laugh. I don't know exactly what was so funny in my speech, but hey, if it causes me to laugh, I like it. So I'll come back when I get something off of my mining. I should probably torch up this area so that moobs don't spawn. Yep, moobs, that should be what they're called. I should email Mojang right now and tell them that they should definitely call their new mobs that. Moos. Whoa, what? Wait a second, that's not supposed to happen. You can place a torch on top of stairs, even though it's floating. Well, they need to fix that. I don't exactly know why that's a thing. Okay, that may have been maybe a minute or a couple seconds to you, but this was like a half an hour to me. So, yeah, let's just get to the point where I mine this. This means that setting up that sugarcane farm was actually very beneficial. Why did I get that achievement again? I have no idea. That means that this was actually very beneficial to me setting up the sugarcane farm because of the fact that, well, I actually needed it because I actually have a way of getting obsidian just like right around here because there's a lava pool. But now all I need is cows, because by the time I get cows, the sugarcane farm will probably be finished. I'm just gonna guess that. This is my haul. I made 4 stacks of redstone, 4 diamonds, obviously, 4 gold, and 49 iron after probably, I'm willing to say, 25 or 30 minutes. That wasn't too bad, but I wasn't really too good either. Now, the bad thing is, whenever I have to get cows, and I don't already have them in a world like this, ever since 1.7 started, I have to pretty much traverse about 2 or 3 hours of the terrain just to find frickin' cows. I kid you not. The last time I did this, it took me 2.5 hours to find cows. So, hey, pig, could you, like, not jump up here? I need to put fences on here or something. So, this is not gonna be fun trying to do this because it's gonna take a while, but I think that's gonna be saved until next part. I realize we didn't do much this episode, but that's not a bad thing, nor is it a very good thing, but it's still going better than last time, because last time I didn't even get to releasing a 3rd episode, so just take it for what it is. There. So, I think I'm gonna say sayonara again, even though I still don't even know if that means goodbye in another language, but I'm assuming it does. So, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I will see you in the next part when I'm guessing I will probably search for cows, which will probably be the end of me because, you know, that's gonna take about 10 years. So, that's not gonna be fun, but hey, nothing's ever fun when you're searching for freaking cows. Whoa, 3 doors. Wait a second, I have more doors anyway, so I just made even more doors. So if I could actually do an outro without talking again, that would be great. Why am I always doing outros when I'm smelting iron? I don't know. So, I will see you then. So, bye.